has left fans hanging, but they'll get to see the Cougars in real action later this week.
Seniors on the team, this is where their road ends. But what better way to kick it to the net than with the win here at Rio Tinto? Switching conferences every season has had little effect on the Cougars' performance. At Roots Tech, you don't just learn about deceased relatives, but you can also call and record a conversation with a living relative for future generations to enjoy. From shots to hops, players drew fans to the Smith Fieldhouse with their skills and gave them a reason to look forward to the upcoming season. Live music, stunts, and some serious ballin'. BYU Hoops hosted their first ever Boom Shakalaka event, inviting fans to cheer on the players as they showcased their skills. Activities ranged from a three-point shootout and dunk contest to guitars lighting up the place with a concert by the hip-hop group Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
It's awesome. The atmosphere around here is just great, and it's perfect for basketball, really.
Players competed live on BYU TV to put their skills to the test and one-up their teammates. The inaugural event packed the seats at the Smith Fieldhouse as fans showed their excitement for the upcoming round ball season.
It was great. The fans are the best. They make the Merit Center a tough place to play, and our players know that.
Freshmen Eric Mika and Frank Bartley IV came out in full force for their collegiate debut, showing off their hops as finalists in the dunk contest. Mika whipped out a mini dirt bike with his final dunk to bring the house down on Bartley and take the title. Mika attributes his success to the cheering fans.
I know I couldn't have jumped like I did today because my legs are kind of tired without the fans. They really get you going.
Players may turn to the fans for support, but fans say the players set the attitude for the games and give a reason to keep coming back for more.
I'm pumped for the basketball season. I think they've got a lot of heart and a lot of spirit, and I can't wait.
Boom Shakalaka left fans hanging, but they'll get to see the Cougars in real action later this week. Utah's actually doing very well. They ring in at just 4.1%, promising Utah job seekers a bright future. LinkedIn, Monster, Indeed.com, even local KSL listings. For the last 2 months, John Holland has frequented sites like these in search for a job.
I check the main job listings every day, and I apply to a lot of jobs, but mostly I don't hear back from a lot of things.
Utah leads the nation in job growth, adding more than 22,000 jobs to the economy this last year. With a national unemployment rate of almost 7%, Utah's government leaders take pride in the state's impressively low 4.1%.
Businesses who are already here in Utah are expanding as well. So we see that employment growth coming both from new businesses entering Utah and from our existing businesses expanding their footprint here in Utah.
Maine says that Utah's reputation for an outstanding work ethic, in addition to having a very well-educated workforce, aren't the only reasons companies are deciding to relocate here. It is also due to job flexibility. A good portion of the workforce is made up of 20-somethings, leading to constant employment changes.
They don't have a mortgage they have to pay. They don't have other debts that they need to ensure that they can pay. And therefore, they have flexibility in their lives to withdraw from the workforce and without it hurting.
Maine says that companies choosing to relocate here to Utah not only help their own business, but also creates new jobs and renews the hope of the unemployed. Kylie Patten, live in the newsroom, 11 News. Rolling with the punches. This may be BYU, but that doesn't mean fists don't fly. Between the skating, passing, and shooting, the club hockey team discourages scuffles, yet takes no extra steps to eliminating brawls.
You know, if it gets going, our guys definitely have to defend themselves and do what's needed.
Fights on the ice are historically part of the game, but representing BYU puts them in a unique position.
BYU obviously has high standards, and we try to live those standards the best that we can.
League rules say that players who decide to drop the gloves will be kicked out from that game and benched for the next. For each additional scrap the player finds himself in, he can look forward to a 2-game ban. Hockey may not be as smooth as the ice they play on, but athletes agree that fighting is an important part of the game for both the fans and the teams.
It's used to help us, come together as a team and work a little bit harder. The crowd loves it. It gets us, it gets the blood flowing for the players.
The Cougars say that fighting is less of a personal beef and is more about uniting the guys and psyching out the opponent. Players say that fighting on the ice is risky, and although they don't go looking for it, they don't mind skating into a little bit of danger.
I think fighting is necessary. It's part of the game and should always be.
In Provo, Kylie Patten, 11 Sports. The game to end it all. In preparation for the Timpanogos vs. Skyline rubber match, the Timberwolves say they knew that to break the tie, they would have to play to their one strength that no one can tackle.
I think we support each other on and off the field, and when you know each other that well on the field, you're able to connect and just be together as one emotionally and mentally.
The team put this support into action as they united in dedicating this season to 7-year-old cancer fighter Owen Hartle, younger brother of player Devery Hartle. Players say they felt a greater conviction to leave it all on the field and to win the season for Owen.
We were very confident, but I knew we had to come out big.
For many of the seniors on the team, this is where their road ends. But what better way to kick it to the net than with the win here at Rio Tinto?
Timpanogos senior Sydney Oldroyd took the field saying emotions were mixed, but determination was high. The players came out with grit, taking control of the game in the 46th minute when the Timberwolves sent the crowd into an uproar, scoring the only goal of the game.
It was insane. Everyone was yelling, we were having a good time, and our girls are the sickest girls on earth, so obviously we had to go nuts for them.
The players say this win means more than just a tally in the record books. It's a win for Owen. In Sandy, I'm Kylie Patten, 11 Sports.